What's up, Buttercup? It's Alexandria with the Girls Selection, and today we're talking about developing a daily reading habit and how you really need to have a reading habit or some type of habit where you feed your mind something other than the anger and negativity of the world. On why is that? You probably are asking yourself. Because where your focus goes, energy flows. And when you train your mind to always see negativity, it will always bring negativity towards you. In fact, it'll actually hunt it out because it'll start thinking that it's a part of your survival strategy because it's going to put two and two together that you regularly are looking at these negative things. Not only are you reacting to them, and you're continuously searching them out. And most importantly, you're still surviving. So it starts thinking that, okay, survival equals these things that she's doing regularly, which is, oh, she searches out negative or positive or negative things. So if you read a book once a month, something that's inspiring or that teaches you something new about leadership or about faith or about manifestation or spirituality or whatever that drives you, when you read one book a month, you're putting that into your mind and you're slowly becoming more of a master of your own happiness. When you listen to inspiring podcasts or subscribe to YouTube channels that are always about motivation, you're going to start regularly feeding your mind that positivity. A lot of times when I mention all of these great ways to start feeding your mind with positivity, I'm met with the objection of, how do I do this? I don't have the time. My first response is always, stop telling yourself the story of not enough. You will always have the resources you need. So therefore, it's a matter of you getting resourceful to find your resources. If you think that that's a crazy concept, think about when you were a kid, something that you were really passionate about, and the first time that you were told no, someone else won't get it for you. For me, it was video games. I was finally probably around 12 years old, told that my parents wouldn't buy me video games anymore. I had to figure out how to get them myself because let's be honest, video games are an expensive sinkhole. Um, so when they told me that they wouldn't buy them, but they wouldn't stop me from buying them, I got resourceful. And this is coming from at that point in time when you're a kid, think about it. You can't drive, you're not working a regular job, and you're not really allowed out alone. And that's somehow when we're the most resourceful. And it's because when you have a problem that you can't solve, but you really want to get on the other side of it, you figure out how to fix that problem. And you try something. And if it doesn't work, you try something else. And when that doesn't work, you try something else. And that's something as kids we're not only encouraged to do, but we do it well. And then sometime while we're growing up, we conform to this idea of, if it's supposed to happen, it will happen. We'll go out and this is all that we're given. So we're only given the 24 hours of a day. We're only given a certain amount of time that's not at work, and we're only given a certain amount of money at work. So then we only have a certain amount of money that we can spend in our free time. So we just get this idea of not enough, not enough, not enough. And then we stop getting resourceful to find the resources. So that way it's never the story of not enough. But to get back to the real story, the real thing at hand is, how are you going to read more, fill your brain with more positivity? Well, you're going to use what I call, and what Tony Robbins taught me, is no extra time, net time. So it's when you're in the shower, listen to a podcast or a book on audio. When you're driving to work, listen to a motivational talk. When you're cleaning the house, washing your car, doing the laundry, cooking dinner, you're going to find these ways to fill your brain with positivity instead of negativity. And honestly, there's probably some habits that you know that you can probably cut out to get rid of some of that negativity. Like when you're surfing on Facebook for no good reason, or when you're watching the Real Housewives of whatever state it's in now, or city, or however they refer to that show. You can choose not to watch negativity. You can choose to maybe only have daily briefings pop up on Alexa so that way you're not watching the news. You can choose not to watch that video of someone getting unfortunately gunned down. You can choose not to watch those things. I'm not saying don't know about them, don't know about what's going surrounding you, but you don't have to watch them. You don't have to invest your time and your energy in it. So that's one of the ways that I ended up starting to read and starting to fill my mind with more positivity. And as soon as I started doing it, my world really started changing. That's when I started noticing more opportunities. That's when I started seeing more ways to expand my own knowledge and help others. And that was probably around the inception of that, when my business started becoming more successful, because I hit this point of infancy where I would not go past it. And then when I started choosing to focus on learning and growth and positivity and motivation, that's when everything really blossomed for me. And I think that is something that is super powerful that everyone should know and be able to utilize, so that there's no excuse of, oh, I don't have time. You have plenty of time. It's how you want to use that time. So if you want more tips and tricks, please join me in my Facebook group, She's Manifesting Her Dreams, and check out the page and go ahead and like or drop a comment below. Thank you so much.